Oh man, here we are. People are mad. There just seems to be no thought process in building this game. They're doing things that make no sense. And how is a patch in testing for so long? And the very gameplay you're adding just doesn't work.
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome.
Things are very wrong
Vehicle Retrieval System.
in the Star Citizen world.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Maybe it's in my hangar? I don't know.
Visit us again.
Is my mission here? I think I'm at Everest Harbor. I'm at Everest Harbor. So I collect the freight here. So yesterday I couldn't do freight. Like I have negative cred. I have negative rep. And here we are. Here we are. Yeah, the missions. The water is my mission? What? The titanium's not showing up. Yeah. Like this is what all the patch was about, hauling. But not for me. I'm afraid that Do we change servers right away? So I'm afraid that my rep is gonna go negative. All right, let's just go to EU server, which isn't really the best idea because there's gonna be a lot of people on EU. Oh no, did I just crash? Oh man, I crashed the game. I didn't know if I was in a channel or not. Wow. Yeah, I don't understand it. Good morning. Are you on a server that works? You're muted, I think. Yeah, you're muted. You have to unmute on Discord.
Oh, you heard me?
No, I
Did you
can
hear me say good morning the first time?
Nope, you're muted when you came in.
Oh. Well, I said good morning, and you said good morning. I thought you heard me.
Oh, no.
I'm on the USA server, and it seems to be working, but I hadn't done anything besides get out of the hangar, and then I'm helping Casey with some homework right now.
Okay, yeah, I got on a server, and I could actually get the Holly mission, but I was over at Everest, and the same thing as last night, where the cargo was not in my hangar.
Yeah, somebody in chat said they were going to patch it this weekend.
Yep, that's what I saw too. Which means make sure you keep that ship in a usable state.
Should I even get it out of the hangar and fly it?
I mean, you can fly it, but just take it right back. I don't get it. Like, it sort of worked when I first logged in, and then it just totally stopped working. It's broken altogether, every server. Have you done a ERT and see if you could sell stuff? Cargo don't load onto the freight elevators. Yep. So confirmed, they absolutely broke the entire purpose of their patch after months and months of testing. Within a few hours, they broke the fundamental concept of their patch. Good job, Star Station.
Systems on. Launch complete.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
No, X-Wrath, it's pretty much not. The cargo isn't working. So the coolest thing I read yesterday, I didn't experience this because the cargo wasn't working, is that when you go down to a planet-side landing pad to either pick up or take freight, that anyone can come in and take your boxes. They can just walk up with a tractor beam and take them to their ship. And there's nothing you can do. There's no way to protect your cargo. There's no way to stop just some random that's not in your party from taking your cargo. Like, there's no thought process in it at all. And Camerai, or Cameral, whatever his name is, there's a post on Spectrum about it where he, like, was telling CIG about this a year ago or 3 years ago. when they like unveiled their plans for the whole cargo refactor, people were asking, how are you going to keep people from
Quantum travel complete.
how are you going to keep people from stealing my cargo? How do you make a legit gameplay loop so it's just not a clusterfuck? And they just didn't. They didn't even bother.
I think something where somebody said something about them labeling the box.
They did nothing though. There's no mechanic to protect you. If you go down to SCD-1 and there's a mission there to drop off or pick up cargo, there's nothing that keeps someone from taking that cargo off the freight elevator. The freight elevator doesn't instance, doesn't become yours. It doesn't protect you at all. So someone could literally sit there and or follow you around and just keep you. I mean, if they take one box, you can't complete the mission, you know? Whoa, what was that? Is that bug splatter on my windshield? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like water droplet splatter or something. And I also like got locked out of the game my first hour of gameplay all day. I had an account bug from simply playing. It's just so buggy. I just enough's enough. It's been 12 years. And the icing on the cake is a new racer ship was announced. Like, I think it's funny that they did that because I seriously doubt they're selling them. And the instance hangar, like I do kind of like the hangars, but like calling for a hangar is so bored most of the time. Is it gonna work perfectly this time to prove me wrong? Of course it will. Cause that's Star Citizen in a nutshell. If you complain about something, it'll work. But most of the time, you don't see your landing pip, and you gotta fly around for a minute or two to see it. And it seems like it's just a simple fix. Like, just change the distance where you can see that. Why does it have to be like 1,000 meters? Make it 30,000. Like, it just seems like, I'm not a dev, right? But it seems like there's hundreds, if not thousands of people that understand these little improvements that really, like that improvement I just mentioned should take seconds. It's like literally a number in code somewhere. Or a number in a, whoa, did you see that? It's like, it's such a simple thing. But why isn't there a quality of life guy or a small team of 5, because we have 1,000 employees in this game, right? Like, why isn't there someone thinking of this basic stuff and doing it? Because there's things that haven't been changed in years that would not be that big of a deal to change. It's just bad business at this point. I forget, someone made a video that I watched last night that 50% of the employees of Star Citizen have quit or been terminated because they couldn't. I don't know if you saw the thing, they did a relocation to the UK. They basically are moving most of their efforts to the UK, probably for legal reasons, I'm gonna guess. And if you couldn't move, you're fired, basically. But they use clever wording to force people to quit or whatever. So like something like 50 to 60%. Yeah, exactly. Mabuto, you should be the guy for CIG that like comes up. Like, my point is, it's not freaking hard to think about these problems, especially when people are waving their hands and going, "Hey, by the way, what are you doing about this?" Like, what happened to the transparent development they promised us? Like, the main reason I'm pissed is because I'm lied to, right? The main reason I'm pissed is because I supported this company with thousands of dollars, and then they just like decided to change the way they do things. Like, that's it. Like, I'm butthurt. Like, this is a bad relationship. It's toxic. even if they make, the hot fix is going to come. So the main thing that they did in this patch, the entire work they did for the last year, the hot fix hopefully makes that work. But like, even if you take that away and you just look at all the other stuff, there's just so much wrong. And they continuously break things, like the graphics pass or whatever they did made everything green. There's no stars. Like, shit's not pretty anymore. For me, Mabuto, it's been more than just a year. For me, it's been more. Like, a couple years ago, it seems that they shifted their effort from trying to actually build a cool game to just focusing on selling ships. It became, for me, the marketing department runs this company. What do I need? Oh, I need a little... Oh, that's right. Case in point, there's another... Oh, we're good. We got a drinky drink. We got a multi-tool. That's all we need. Case in point, the multi-tool sticking out of my back on load. Like, that's been like that for a while. I mean, I know it's not, like, terrible. It's only, like, point of view for the player. But come on. Yeah, Mabuto, unfortunately I'm a Kickstarter. Like, I've been backing since day one. And it's just like they've shifted the narrative. They've shifted their promises. And you'll see, like, Citizen Con's coming up, and for the 3rd year, they're going to say Pyro this year, or it's not even Pyro this year, it's Pyro next year. Well, they've been saying that for like 5 years now. Like, it rubs me the wrong way when they come in the entire year, they're like, Pyro this year, Pyro this year, Pyro this year, Pyro this year. And like, I don't know, that was like 4 years ago.
You are clear to launch.
Did someone not say, hey guys, this isn't realistic, we shouldn't promise it? They like sold us ships for the purpose of going to Pyro. They sold us the carrier, right? Like, oh, buy this because you're going to want to... Pyro's so big, you're going to want to buy a carrier to move your ships there. You're going to need a transport, otherwise you're not going to be able to enjoy Pyro, which is coming this year. And they sold this ship for $500. They probably sold millions of dollars of them. Alright. We're going to try and do ERT. Let's see. Alright, so I'm curious to... Well, I'm really curious to is Brio's Breaker. I was hoping my pip would... Oh, there's no... You gotta be kidding me. There's no HUD for my bounty that I have. There's no track, there's mission marker. There's no mission marker. Oh my god, really? So something that worked fine stopped working. Let me give it a second, see if it pops up. What I was wondering is if you get cargo out in the wild, like you salvage some cargo, or you kill a bounty and you get weevil eggs, and you take that to Brio's Breaker. Let's just go to Brio's while we wait. At Brio's Breaker, is there Is there a freight elevator? Did they put a freight elevator everywhere? Did they have placeholders for said elevators when they built bases? Yeah, it's bad. I've never seen Spectrum. Well, it's been getting progressively worse. We can all agree that, like the bigger whale streamers. Morphologist posted another thing the other day about, hey, I'm sick of being told this is coming. The whole Astropub was like, we don't want to go to CitizenCon and be told Pyro next year for the third year. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, Chris Roberts saying, don't hold me to the date. But, I mean, bro. Squadron 42 is a joke. You told us it was done like 7 years ago. You took it off the store like 2 years ago to just change the price? Well, that was a lie. They took it off the store because they were violating consumer law, probably. I know in the EU, so a fun sub to join is Star Citizen Refunds on Reddit. Because 17,000 people bashing Star Citizen. Or refundians that like quit playing or whatever their story is. But it's one of the very few places where people are anti-Star Citizen. The necessity of Star Citizen refunds came out of the Reddit Star Citizen being whitewashed, white knighted, and the Discord being white knighted. They both have CIG people in them, and they both are not controlled by CIG, but they are hardcore advocates of Star Citizen, and God help you if you talk bad about their game. You don't understand the alpha. But anyway, in Star Citizen Refunds, you can always find the most up-to-date news about the bad part of Star Citizen, and I like to see both, because I am here playing the game, so obviously I like it. But it's become a joke, and not only is the development team a joke, but the people that play the game, they really defend it toxically. There is no healthy discussion about improving the development cycle. I mean, this is an $800 million product that is not even halfway done. So off the bat, I don't see a freight elevator, but let's just go down there and look, because there's the terminals over there, the two-story thing, and there is a little like boxy thing close to it, so maybe that's a freight elevator. But let's just see. Yeah, you don't understand game development. It's pre-alpha. I understand that I crowdfunded a game 12 years ago, and he said it'd be done in 3 years. You change the scope, and that's okay. But when you promise something, deliver it. Otherwise, don't promise it. Alright, so I was thinking maybe this could be a freight elevator. But it's not. And can you imagine how terrible it would be to be out here in a non-armistice area? This would be like prime Pirate Central. Let's see, let's buy something. Can we buy, is there anything to buy? Oh, no. Yeah, see, look, they have the available cargo sizes. So this is set up to use. I mean, they have no inventory, so I don't know if Brio's ever sold anything. I never bought anything here. But there's nothing in stock. But I'm definitely curious, if I did have something to sell, does it just buy it right out of my ship? Like, is both models working? And would they really like include like this place is made out of scrap, right? Like there's no high-tech buildings here. Are they really gonna say that there's gonna be the giant underground facility with a freight elevator? Does that fit into the lore of Brio's Breaker? I haven't even seen. I'm gonna go to SCD-1 and see this if the freight elevator, like, is it this giant underground thing on a little bunker that just like has portable habs? I didn't do any PTU. I refuse to do the PTU. Engine's on, ship's not moving. Can't move the ship. Engines are visibly on, so it's
I'm
not.
back.
What's up? Well, I can move the ship now. I was heading to Brio's. There is no freight elevator at Brio's, so I don't know what happens to sell the Weevil eggs.
I think there is.
No, there's not.
Oh, there's not.
Not at Brio's.
I'm about to get my Taurus back out because apparently I was way too long logging me out.
Yep. You got
I'm
you get
playing
AFK'd.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna do some bounties.
I took the ERT and the marker doesn't work.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So
Try
nothing freaking works.
see if I don't know. See if it works on your side. Maybe it will. My character is perma-locked in dead mode.
They screwed the game up worse than it was. It was at least playable.
There should be an elevator at Brio's. Really? I didn't see one. Did you guys see one?
I think it only goes down.
We'll go back and look in a second. I'm gonna go look at SCD-1. I haven't seen an elevator at a station, but just from the design queue, I'm curious to what they did because you know, you're at a temporary shelter that basically has portable trailers on it. But now you have these giant things that go underground. Like that's a little weird, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen when the guy who was, and I don't know, I think it was probably on the test server, but he was trying to unload some cargo, and he's got NPCs flying around just freaking shooting lasers from starships at him while he's on foot.
Oh yeah, the NPCs spawn there all the time and just shoot. They can shoot into Armistice and hurt you. The other major problem is when you're at like SCD-1 where I'm going to, and you have a mission, anybody can walk up with a tractor beam and take your cargo.
Oh yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it because and you can't shoot. So if I come in and take one box of your cargo and put it on my ship and close the door, now I can hold your entire mission hostage. Oh, I see what they did. So now they have these giant. So it's a building, right? Is that what that is? That's got to be it. There's two of them. Yeah, that's it. That actually. So is C2 even fit on these pads? Because the C2's wings overlap, right? Maybe there was a building like that. I didn't see it. I assumed it was like an underground building, like you know, just like they did in the stations.
Oh yeah, it needs to be. I mean, if you're gonna have to,
Yeah.
that way people can't steal things.
All right. So cargo. I mean, yeah, it is. It's a giant underground storage facility. Clearly says elevator on it. Doesn't work though. So now I know what it looks like, but like, you know what I'm saying? The design cues here, like we have temporary structures. This is temporary. It's a light that gets bolted down, like, you know, like the military mounts for a 50 cal. Temporary boxes. We've got these tabs that are like portable trailers. And they're on temporary frames. I mean, these arguably look like they could be poured or like some sort of permanent structure that was built. I always thought these should look like they were the army's got the bridge tank. It was a GI Joe thing too.
Oh yeah,
You know, the tank with the folding bridge on top to, like, you know, for assault forces. I always thought that they should have like that sort of design cue for something like this, like the Army Corps of Engineers came and made this base in a couple days. Everything's prefab. They just drop it down and press the go button, and that's how it works. Like, everything looks like it was dropped down, and you know. But then you have this building that's got a basement to it. You know, this giant.
A trailer with a 3-story basement.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Well, I got an HRT with a marker.
Oh, nice. Well, I think I'm on your server.
You want me to invite you?
Sure. And maybe I'll try and share my mission and see if you get a marker for it, because maybe it's a player thing. We'll do your HRT first, but then after that, we'll see if
Invite coming.
I didn't see it at Brio's, but I'll take your word for it if you've seen it there. I can't imagine how dangerous it is.
You get the mission.
You can just be a paramilitary group staying on the ground. Because if you're inside a building, an A2 can't bomb you. I guess the point is people could just, you know, take your bounty and kill you after you do 1 or 2. You think CIG would give you the tools to make cargo not a pain, did you? What are they saying you can buy? Ooh. Oops.
Oh. Did you get that mission I shared?
Oh, I don't think I did. Let me look.
I'll reshare it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You might as well just wait a minute and then jump to me because it landed me about 400 kilometers away. It's on planet. Alright, share.
Cuddy Black. You shared it? I didn't see it.
Yeah. See. Click and share.
I'm running from a Cuddy Black. I don't want to die. Yeah, I still don't see it. That's weird. Let me... Well, I wouldn't see it under pending, right? No. Are we in a party? We're in a party. Try and share again?
Share.
No. I'm just gonna hold up bracket. You just shared it now, right?
Yeah.
No, sharing's not working.
Nice.
Maybe in a minute or two it'll fix. But the other thing is I don't see a party marker. Like, the sharing's now broken. Party markers are broken. Mission indicators are broken. Hauling is broken. Does anything work?
Oh, I've never noticed it. Maybe it's just the bigger ship, but when I mean, it worked fine and it's probably the way it was intended, but when I was getting out of my hangar, I queued for the doors to open and it put me in a queue.
Well, that's how it works now with the personal hangars.
Okay.
Because there's only so many big doors, and if multiple people are taking off or landing, they can't all do it because of the big doors. So you have to wait till someone clears the big doors so they can instance them for you.
Yeah. Yesterday on surfing, I was landing, got clearance, and my door, time I got to my door, about the time I was about to go in, I was taking too long and closed my doors about right before I got to them.
Yeah, and that's a fundamental problem with their idea of just having one or two hangars. Like, they have to have more hangar doors, because if you have 100 players trying to get in, like, if you give everybody a minute, that's 100 minutes before the last person can land, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's some more fundamental problems they never really thought of. They have 5 million accounts, like maybe 1 million or 2 million players, and they're only going to have 100 systems. Well, how many players per system is that on launch? Like, how do you deal with that? Why are you not designing the game to handle hundreds of thousands of people taking off from an area? Because you never intend to get to that point? I mean, I don't know. You have to ask that question, right?
Yep. It'll definitely be a problem. I mean, we got what? At most 100 people on a server.
Yeah, I mean,
And it's already a problem.
there's maybe 10 or 20 people trying to take off. Imagine hundreds and thousands.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
So I've pressed the landing button. I've not gotten a queue message. I don't see a HUD indicator. This is one of the problems that I've been talking about that drives me nuts. Quality of life improvements. Oh, there's the gateway granted. There's still no marker. There we go.
That's what happened to me at surfing. It granted me access to land, but then it didn't give me a marker. And then the time I got to it, when it did give me a marker, I got there and it was closing.
Yeah.
Then I requested it again and it despawned my ship.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Well, I think that's it for me. There's a game that's not working. Are you able to do your bounty?
Yeah, I'm still flying towards it.
All right, cool.
I really wished it would work for you.
I don't even see you, you know? Like, I couldn't fly to you if I wanted to. Come here, Leonidas. Let me see you. I'm gonna take my dog outside real quick. I'll be back in a second.
All right.
All right, buddy, let's go. Oh, there's my baby. There's my seal. Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
All right. The doggy has gone potty. I guess I can try EU server. Cause I did come over to you just to see.
I'm about to take this one out. I'm just about 10 kilometers out.
Nice, nice. And the problem is I can't help you in any way. Like I can't get there. I don't even
Well,
think I-
maybe I'm gonna try to get through this one and just kill them, and then I'll grab another one and see if maybe.
My map doesn't even work. That's my sky map. Like a zoom out. Is it my helmet's causing the problem? I don't think I have another helmet. Yeah, we do.
One's down. Two down. Oh, the HRTs are so easy, Connie.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you strafe, man. Don't
Yeah.
fly. Always strafe. Usually backpedal. They'll run right at you. So your biggest threat is them killing you by ramming you.
They're all dead.
Very nice. Very nice.
See. I'm gonna grab another Honey Hunter
Do I bother trying this?
HRT.
I know this probably isn't gonna work. I just can't help myself. I'm a glutton for punishment.
This one's in the asteroid belt at Yella, so
Oh man, nice.
soon if it loads, I will share it with you.
I'm not on the server. My map wasn't even working on that server, dude.
No, man.
I mean, there's literally nothing I can do in the game without a map. Party marker didn't work, so I couldn't get to you. It just made no sense.
Can you server hop and keep a quest?
Nope.
Keep a.
That's why. Oh, I got excited for a second, but I shouldn't have been because.
You go into the EU server?
I went to an Asia server because EU's right now it's like prime time EU. It's like 5 o'clock in London, and as you go east, it's PM in Western Europe. So Asia is like a really, because I'm always picking a place where it's really late, so they have less players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, US should be good right now because it's 10 a.m. Eastern time. So most of the US it's really early, and not a whole lot of people are at home playing Star Citizen on a Friday. They're going to work.
Yeah.
But at least my map works. I wish I could click. This annoys me. I'm here. I want to see the star map. I don't want to have to like zoom out. It's like so bad on my mouse wheel to have to zoom.
I hate that.
Yeah, that's why I usually just type it because I refuse to fuck up my 100. Like I have an expensive ass mouse. I don't want to zoom all the time. Same with the tractor beam. Like the zooming with the tractor beam sucks. That mission doesn't work. Let me try. Let me see if there's a ERT, if I can get a...
If you're gonna do ERTs, I might hop over on your server and see if we can do some together.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that I can't track it. Yeah, I can't track. So they've broken my tracking marker somehow, and they've broken the marker for my buddies, because when we're in a party I don't see you. This game's unplayable for me. Good job, CIG. The best patch ever.
Well,
Oh wait, am I tracking the wrong one? No, that's Bounty Hunter. Oh. Yeah, see, let me track the right one. Like, that was lit up even though there's some major issues here. Yep, I'm done. No Star Citizen today. This is the most dog shit job CIG has ever done. Like, it's fine that they'll fix it, but the fact that they failed so bad when they spent so much time working on it just shows they're incompetent.
like, what was they doing with the player test?
That's an excellent question.